Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send email notifications on Google Chat. So here my objective is that whenever the sales representative of my organization is going to send me an email related to the new lead received, then I want to forward that same email as a message on Google Chat space to my sales team. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between our Gmail account and Google Chat, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect works on two principles, trigger and action. So in trigger, first of all, we are going to take email parser, which is going to help us to retrieve the emails which we are receiving on our Gmail account. And then we are going to take Google Chat in our action. And we are going to set up a connection between these two applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how can we automatically send email notifications on Google Chat space. So my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive an email notification by my team member related to the lead alert, then I want to send that same lead alert notification to my sales team on Google Chat space with all the details. But here the problem is that we are going to receive multiple emails entire day, and we cannot send each and every email to our team members because each email is not related to lead alert. Therefore, we are going to automate the entire process of sending only the specific emails as a notification on Google Chat space. Okay, so here we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software to create this automation. Pabbly Connect enables us to set up connections between multiple applications without the requirement of any coding or programming skills. So this is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we can find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, because I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. This is the all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created, and we can also create different folders over here to save our workflows accordingly. Now, to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Send email notifications on Google Chat. After giving this name, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So I have created a folder with the name as automations for lead management. I'm going to select this folder, and now let's click on create. In this way, you can create different folders to save your workflow separately. Now, as we have done that, we can see that two windows are open in front of us. First is a trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and action? As I already told you, that these are the principles on which the entire automation of Pabbly Connect works. So basically, these are the building blocks of the automation. The trigger says when this happens, and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's suppose we are going to set up a connection between Gmail and Google Chat with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for that, let's suppose we are going to take email parser in our trigger application to capture the email responses from Gmail. And here we are going to take Google Chat in our action, and we want that as soon as a new email notification will be received through Gmail, then automatically that email notification should be captured over here in Pabbly Connect with the help of email parser. And as soon as the email notification will be captured in Pabbly Connect, the message should be sent on Google Chat space. So here we can clearly see that action is following what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the email is received, then only the message is sent on Google Chat, otherwise not. So after understanding this concept of trigger in action, let's start creating the workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application, and that is email parser. So email parser is an amazing feature by Pabbly which allows us to set connection between our Gmail account, and it is going to capture the emails which we are going to receive on our Gmail account in Pabbly Connect. So let's select email parser over here as our trigger application. It has provided us with an email hook. So with the help of this email hook, we are going to set up the connection between Gmail and Pabbly Connect, which is going to send the emails which we are going to receive in Gmail account here in Pabbly Connect. So we will first of all copy the email hook which which we have received, and it is showing waiting for email parser response. So now we have to go towards our Gmail account, and here we have to go towards settings section. In settings, we can see the option of see all settings, and here we have to go towards forwarding and POP-IMAP. So as we have done that, we can see that it is asking us to add a forwarding address. Now here we have to paste the hook which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Now we will click on next. And after authorization, here it is asking us that if you want to forward the email on this particular email hook. So I'm going to click on yes, proceed. As we have done that, it is saying that a confirmation link has been sent to this particular email hook. You have to verify the permission. So we will click on OK, and we will go back towards Pabbly Connect. And yes, here we can see that we have received a response. In this response, we have to go towards the body which we have received. When we are going to scroll down the email body, we can see that here we have also received a link. So we have to copy this link from the body text, and we have to open it in a new tab. Now with the help of this link, it is saying please confirm forwarding mail of this particular email address to this particular email hook. So we will click on confirm. And as we have done that, now whenever a new email will be received, we are going to receive that email in Pabbly Connect as well through this email hook. Okay, so now we will go back towards Pabbly Connect. We will simply click on recapture email response button. And now what I'm going to do in order to capture the response of email over here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to send a random email on my email address from another email ID. So first of all, I'm going to send a test email. So the subject over here will be test email. And here I'm going to write hello. This is just a random email which I'm sending in order to test the integration. So you'll click on send. And after doing this, I'm going to take you back towards my Gmail account, and we'll go towards inbox. And yes, here we can see that we have received the test email. Now we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and we can see that we have not yet received the email which we have received on our Gmail account. Okay, so we will have to do one more thing. We have to go towards settings once again, see all settings, forwarding and POP-IMAP, and here we have to click on this forward a copy of incoming email to this particular email hook, and then we have to click on save changes. As we have done that, now whenever we are going to receive a new email on our account, we are going to receive that email in Pabbly Connect as well. So let's test once again. We will go back towards another email address, and now I'm going to once again compose an email to send it on my email address. Let's suppose I have an event management company for which I have a sales representative. So I want that whenever I'm going to receive a new email through that sales representative of my organization, that a new lead is received, I want to forward that lead alert message to all my team members which I have in my sales team on my Google Chat space. Okay, so whenever a new lead will be received through email, I want to forward that lead on Google Chat space. So here I'm going to compose another email, and the subject line of that email will be new lead alert. So this is the specific subject line which the sales representative is going to send every time when he is going to send the email. Okay, so this is the email which I'm going to send. Hello ma'am, I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to bring your attention to a promising lead that I've identified. Lead name, email, contact number, and the requirements of the lead. Okay, this lead presents an exciting opportunity for us to showcase our expertise in event planning and deliver a memorable experience for the client. Please review the details and let me know how would you like to proceed. If you need any further information or would like to discuss this lead in more detail, please don't hesitate to reach out. Looking forward to your guidance on next steps. Regards. So this is the email which my team member is going to send me with the same subject line every time. Now I'm going to click on send. So as the email is sent, let's go towards my Gmail account. Here we will check whether we have received the email or not. And yes, here we can see that the email is received with all the details. So as we have received the email over here on my Gmail account, let's go and check whether we have received the same email. And yes, we can see that we have received the response over here as well. So when we will scroll down, here we can see that this is the body text. So here we have received the entire email body. Now from this email body, we are going to extract the details which we want to forward on Google Chat space. But before that, we have to apply a condition in this workflow, because as I told you that we are going to receive multiple emails entire day on our Gmail account. So we do not want to send each and every email, because each and every email is not important to us. So how we can apply a condition over here that only specific emails should be sent on Google Chat space? For that, we have to use filter. So in our action application, we will simply select filter, and filter is an amazing feature by Pabbly which allows us to set different kind of conditions in our workflow according to our requirements. Here our action event will be filter values, and we will click on connect. Now after building the connection, we have to select a label, filter type, and the value. This will be the condition. So in label, I'm going to select the subject of my email, because the sales representative who is going to send me the lead alert email is going to use the same email subject each time. So if the subject will contain anything related to the lead query, lead alert, then I want to consider that email for forwarding it on my Google Chat space. So for that, we have to select the label, and that we are going to do with the help of our previous response. So in our previous response, when we are going to search for the subject, it has redirected us towards the subject of the email which we have received. So when we are going to select that, it is mapped over here. We have entered this subject with mapping. So mapping is inserting data from previous step. Whatever data we map by using our previous response, it becomes dynamic and now it is replaceable. So whenever a new response will be captured from Gmail, automatically the subject is going to be replaced according to that new response. And if the subject will not be equal to the conditions which we are going to set, then the workflow is going to stop over here and the email will not be forwarded on Google Chat Space. Now the filter type over here will be contains, because I want that if the subject will contain anything related to new lead or lead alert, then I want to continue this workflow. So I'm going to enter new lead alert over here. So if the subject of the email will contain these values, then the workflow should continue. So let's check whether the condition is true or false by clicking on this save and send test request button. And here the condition is absolutely true because subject already contains new lead alert. Now let's move forward. And in the case when the condition will be true, then I want to send this email as a notification on Google Chat Space with all the details of the lead, okay, as a lead alert notification. So for that we have to set up a connection between Google Chat Space and Pabbly Connect. But before that, because we have received the email body in the combined format, so we'll have to fetch out the details which we want to send, the specific details such as the lead name, email address, phone number of the lead and the requirement which he has sent. So how we are going to fetch out all these details, how we are going to extract these details? For that we have to apply text formatter. So let's click on this add action step button and we are going to select text formatter by Pabbly in our action application. So text formatter allows us to format the text according to our requirements in the workflow. So here our action event will be text parser. We are simply going to parse the details which we want to send on our Google Chat Space from the entire email body which we have received. So here we have applied text parser and let's click on connect. Now after selecting the action event, we have to enter the details. So what text you want to parse? So I want to fetch out the details from the email body. Therefore I'm going to search for body text from the email. This is the body text. I will simply map the text over here. Now from this long text, I want to parse the details. So first of all, I'm going to fetch out the name of the lead. So it is asking us text match after and text match before. So here we have to enter the text which you want to parse is given after which data. So first of all, because I want to fetch out the name of the lead, so the name is dummy lead we can see and it is given after lead name colon. So I'm going to enter lead name colon over here in text match after, and the name is given before email. So I'm going to enter email over here. Because I'm going to receive email each time in the same format, therefore I'm going to enter the details over here very specifically. So you also have to keep in mind that the email which you're going to parse must be in the same and exact format, that you have to give a specific format to your team members from wherever you are going to receive the email, so that you will be able to easily enter the details in text match after and before. Now when we are going to click on save and send test request button, here we can see that we have received the name which we wanted, the name of the lead. In the same manner, we are going to fetch out the email address, contact number and the requirements from the body text of the email. So we will click on this add action step button. Once again, we are going to use text formatter and we will select text parser in our action event. And here quickly I'm going to map now we want to fetch out the email. So email is given after email and it is given before the contact number. So I'm going to enter contact number over here like this. We'll click on save and send test request button and here's the email address of the lead which we have received. Now in the same manner we are going to fetch out the contact number as well. So quickly we will use text formatter. I have mapped the text and now I want the contact number which is given after contact number and before requirements. Let's click on save and send test request button once again, and here is the contact number. Now in the same manner I'm going to fetch out the requirement as well. So the requirement is given after requirements and it is given before this full stop and this. So I'm going to enter full stop and this over here. Alright, now let's click on save and send test request button, and yes, here we can see that we have received the exact query. Now after getting the details which we want to send, we are going to connect our Google Chat Space with Pabbly Connect to send the message. Let's click on this add action step button and we are going to select our action application as Google Chat Hangout. Let's select the action event that will be create message. In order to send a message, we have to select this action event, and now let's click on connect. Now we have to build a connection with Google Chat Hangout and Pabbly Connect, and how we are going to do that with the help of the chat webhook URL. So from where we are going to get this chat webhook URL, for that we have to click on this hyperlink learn more, and it is going to take us towards Pabbly forum page. Now here when we'll scroll down, we will see all the instructions which we have to follow in order to set up this connection and to get the chat webhook URL. So first of all, we have to copy this link given. So I'm going to copy the URL and then I'm going to take you towards my Google Chat space. So this is my space, Sparkle Events Sales Team. So I have created this space specifically for the sales team of my organization. Now we have to go towards the name of our space, and here we can find the option of apps and integrations. After coming over here, we can see the option of webhooks. So this is the webhook option. Now here, in order to set up the connection, we have to click on this add webhook button. And we have to provide a name to this webhook. So basically here we are going to set up a bot which is going to send an automated message on Google Chat space whenever the email will be received. And therefore we have to give the name specifically, because whatever name you are going to give to your webhook, it is going to be displayed each time when the message will be received. So because I am sending the message, I am setting up the bot to send the lead alert message to my team. Therefore I'm going to give the name of this bot as new lead alert. And now we have to paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly forum page in this particular field. Let's click on save. And yes, here we can see that our webhook with the name as new lead alert is ready. So this is the URL which is required in Pabbly Connect. Basically, this is the chat webhook URL. So we have to click on this 3 dots. We have to copy the link. We'll go back and paste the URL over here. In this way, you have to find your chat webhook URL. Now we have to frame the message which we wanted to send. So here I'm going to enter the content of the message as. So this is the message. Hey team, we have just received a new lead inquiry for our event management services. Here are the details: lead name, email, contact number, requirements or query of the lead. This lead presents an exciting opportunity for us to expand our client base and showcase our expertise. Let's coordinate our efforts to follow up on this lead promptly and provide a tailored proposal that meets their need. Please review the lead details and let's discuss the next steps in our sales strategy during our next meeting. Thanks and regards, team lead. So here one by one I'm going to enter the details of the lead. So basically I'm going to simply map the data over here. So we have already fetched out all the details with the help of text formatter which we have to map over here. So first of all, I'm going to map the name. This is the name of the lead which we have fetched out from the body text of email. We have mapped that. Now in the same manner, we are going to map the email as well. Okay, contact number, and at last the query which we have received. Okay, so when we have mapped this data, as I told you that it has become dynamic. So with each and every new response, it is going to be replaced automatically. So whenever a new email will be received by the sales representative regarding new lead alert, then automatically the lead details are going to be replaced over here in this field and the message will be sent according to the new lead. So now let's click on save and send test request button to check whether the message is received automatically or not. And yes, here we can see that we have received the response and the bot is set. So this means that we have successfully set a bot to send automated messages of lead alerts. Let's go and check on our Google Chat space. And yes, here we can see that we have recently received a new message with the bot name as new lead alert. And here are all the details of this message. Okay, this means that our connection is absolutely successful. So now whenever we are going to receive a new email on our email address, then automatically when the email will be related to the lead query or the lead alert, then that email will be forwarded with all the details on Google Chat space as a new message. Okay, so let's quickly summarize what we have done in this workflow. So we have taken very simple steps: trigger and action. In trigger, we have taken email parser, and in action, we have taken filter, text formatter, and Google Chat Hangout. And we have connected all of them with the help of Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new email will be received on our Gmail account, that email will be quickly captured over here in Pabbly Connect. And if the email will be related to a specific cause, then we want to send that email as a notification on Google Chat space with all the details. So in the same manner, you can create this automation very easily without any coding or programming skills according to your requirements. For whatever reason you want to send the email, you want to notify your team members on Google Chat related to the email you have received, you can create this automation and you can apply the filter related to the subject line, related to the content according to your requirements. Here, this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.